Halo guys, balik lagi di channel BadRush. Jadi hari ini mari kita lanjutkan kembali perjalanan kita untuk pergi ke tempatnya The Fallen ya. Yuk, langsung aja. Oke, kita ke atas. Udah bisa, oke. Kirain itunya apa namanya? Nggak ngelawan musuhnya.
A reward on the road.
Kirain apa namanya guys? Segelnya ini ketabrak, ntar kita mental, ternyata enggak. Dapat ini lagi, dapat apa namanya, resep lagi. Waduh, kenapa monsternya di sini nggak asyik. Kalau nggak buka itu nggak usah deh ya, bahaya kalau nggak buka crate, nggak usah. Ada ini lagi. Wow. BTW ininya mana? Oh, ini dia.
Oh, we can't
bener,
advance
kirain
any
salah.
further. The ruins seem to be guarded by ancient seals.
Iya.
Is this the work of Dvalin?
No, these ruins were once part of an ancient city. Dvalin just happens to be nesting in these ruins for now.
Okay.
These ruins even predate the existence of the Four Winds. Mondstadt is a city without a ruler. However, before it was ruled over by a tyrant. Anyway,
Oke, jadi Mondstadt itu sebelum, sekarang nggak ada pemimpinnya, tapi dulu dipimpin sama tirani itu.
The markings on this seal. If my archaeological knowledge is not mistaken, this appears to be a light.
Belum selesai ngomong. Oke.
If we retrieve and reintegrate all the parts, we should be able to get it working.
We should be close to completing the ceremony for this actuator. Let's put the last part back and see.
Oke, suruh cari part-partnya ya. Ngapain nih? Kita hidupin dulu juga. Oke. Like, investigate the seal at the top of the tower. Oke, kita kesini dulu. Nggak mau. Hampir jatuh. Anjir. Oke. Kita bawa partnya ke sini kayaknya. Oke. Udah gitu doang. Gak mau bareng-bareng gitu doang. Great Iron White Sword, White Iron Great Sword. Apa itu? Senjata baru harusnya. Kok belum keluar? Oh, bintang 3. Oke.
Looks like we're right. There are 3 more halos circling the tower.
Which means there are 3 more corresponding light actuators to activate. I can
Waduh,
see one
ini
from
pasti
here.
tantangan. Walalala.
The rest
Jauh
must be
banget.
scattered within the ruins around here. Let's go find them.
Why did Dvalin pick a place filled with puzzles and seals as his lair? Doesn't he get annoyed coming back home?
He doesn't walk in.
He flies in.
You do have a point.
Oke, kita udah nemu 1 di sana, udah ditandai juga sih. Jadi yuk, tinggal jalan aja. BTW itu apa ya? Bisa nggak? Nyampe nggak nih? Takutnya nggak nyampe. Harusnya nyampe sih, masa iya? Oh, nyampe guys. I hope so. Kok kayaknya nggak nyampe ya? Ini ada angin naik ke atas kan ini. Please bro, ke atas bro. Nah, itunya offline aja guys. Apa? Buka itunya, buka apa namanya? Ada challenge, ada chest. Wah, ada teleport lagi. Oke. Nice, kebuka lagi sama apa namanya? Anemo-anemonya nanti aja ya. Oke, udah nemu 1, kurang 2.
Wow, this light actuating ceremony does work magic.
Sama
It looks like one of the
jiwa-jiwa
three
yang
halos above has now become solid ground.
jiwa-jiwa yang apa namanya?
Let's start looking for the next puzzle.
Sama jiwa-jiwa yang harus dikembalikan nanti aja. Sekarang kita cari tempat lain. Kata Jin di sini udah satu lagi. Sana ya. Sampai enggak nih? Waduh, jauh kali. Nah, kita harus menyelamatkan jiwa-jiwa dulu. Mumpung searah nih. Oke, kita selamatin dulu lah ya. Nggak terbang juga kok untuk sana. Ada teleport juga.
I'll keep this close.
Oke. Oh, buka ini dulu guys. Buka apa namanya? Teleport dulu. Tolonglah, teleport. Ada musuh di depan. Ini kayak mana? Ini kayak mana? Tapi kenapa kita berkurang 4000? Habis ngapain kita? Kalau kita berobat dulu deh di mana? Di statue. Terus kita harus ke sini dulu. Aduh, situ pula.
No escape! Go, go, Barrington!
Aduh.
Windblade.
Masih ada satu di atas. Ya ampun, ada lizard, nggak lihat. Nggak nyampe. Ya ampun. Kadang kurang suka aing guys ininya kontrolnya.
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt!
Coba kita masak. Langsung udah bisa. Oke, kita bisa bikin 2 ya. Oh, proficiency udah 5 ternyata. Hah? Itu apa? Kita nggak salah nih tadi yang kita pelajari. Oh, ini loh guys, beda. Oh, kita bisa bikin, oh, bisa bikin 7. Ya. Nggak ada yang itu Pak, ya udah. Memasak. Hey, salah pencet. Ya, anjir kecepetan guys. Ya ampun. Tadi kayaknya kurang mateng deh gambarnya. Ya ampun, buang-buang. Alah, mana tadi? Oh, nggak bisa dimakan. Cuman kayaknya tadi jadi apa tadi kok? Kayaknya mah nggak jadi masakannya. Mana tadi? Ini ya. Ini. Nih. Jadi cuma 40 stamina, ya ampun. Gara-gara gagal. Belum matang. Udah kita makan deh. Ya, daripada nggak dipakai. Ya ampun. Kekonyolan. Oke, terus kita kemana nih? Satu lagi di atas sana. Gimana cara kita ke atas sana? Oke. Oh, itu dulu, ambil itu dulu. Aduh, ini kenapa kayaknya ganti keyboard nih? Ganti keyboard, ganti mouse. Aduh, what the hell? What the hell?
Steady as stone.
Oh, dar. Nice, pedang baru. Nice, satu lagi di atas ya. Terus ini loh. Ini mah nggak bisa, tapi yang ini loh. Senjatanya udah agak ini guys. Harus gimana ini? Naik ke sini bisa nggak ya? Nggak bisa anjir. Oh, lewat sini. Pelan-pelan, santai aja. Lewat sisi-sisi ini. Oke. Nice. Sekarang kita ke... Oke. Oke, kebuka. Tuh, nggak mau kepencet kadang tuh. Pencetannya udah harus diganti nih. Oke, dapat. Terus yang terakhir.
It seems 2 of the halos have become solid ground.
Kita ini
One
dulu.
more and the seals at the top of the tower will be broken.
Apa namanya? Berobat dulu. Nggak tahu nih tadi habis ngapain, kayaknya nggak bertarung kok. 4.000. But by the way, yuk langsung aja ke arah situ ya. Oke. Wih, anjir, apaan tuh? Tuh, kok nggak bisa? Lah, terus lewat mana? Harus lewat atas ya? Ya ampun. Coba deh guys ya. Kok nabrak? Oke, dia di depan situ. Oh ya, itu dia. Kok tadi nabrak anjir? Sekarang enggak. Oke, kayaknya harus hati-hati sama angin topannya itu ya. Kayaknya itu bakal jadi masalah kalau ditabrak. Ada jiwa-jiwa juga di sana. Nanti aja eksplornya. Bentar. Tapi ada bintang di sini mana? Anin. Oh, ini maunya di situ. Nanti aja lah kalau gitu. Oke, jadi jiwa-jiwa dan yang lain nanti aja. Nah, kalau kayak gini boleh lah guys.
I must leave no stone unturned. Ooh, wonderful.
Oh iya, udah kita dapetin ya, udah 2. Kita buka dulu teleportnya baru kita ambil. Lo.
Leave it all to
Anjir.
me.
tiba-tiba. Ada waktunya.
As a good knight should. Someone needs a system.
1 menit.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Don't get frostbite. Dodge this.
Oke, beres. Nice. Ambil dulu ini. Terbukalah. Oke. Sudah kebuka semua.
It's done.
Calm before the
Someone
storm.
says we should venture onward from here.
Nggak ada ya, yuk. Mana kok jadi hilang? Report waypoint.
I'm thinking about turning these adventures into songs after we're done. Hopefully this song will be sung for years to come by the people of Mondstadt, just like the legend of Vanessa.
I have loved that song since I was small. How are you feeling today, Honorary Knight? I am completely prepared and fully confident that we can do this.
Even Master Diluc accompanied us to the very end, despite only being an accidentally involved bystander.
You shared your secret with me, and I only returned your trust to the same extent.
It's freedom.
Oke.
Freedom?
When you first arrived at Mondstadt, did no one tell you that Mondstadt is the city of freedom? She really is a child of freedom. Mondstadt is a romantic city without the reign of a king, and its citizens enjoy the most freedom amongst the 7 nations. I hope the dragon that once protected Mondstadt will soon be free too. No one should have deceived him by telling him that Mondstadt betrayed him. And no one should have told him that it was his eternal duty to protect the city. He has the right and freedom to choose his own way of life.
Venti?
Well then, traveler, may the thousands of years of wind that have blown through Mondstadt go with you. Just like the last time, I shall channel animal energy for you.
Oh, no wonder you said his voice sounds familiar.
Oke, saatnya. Ayo kita serang. Oh, ini dia a long shot venture beyond the seal. Yuk, untuk dapetin senjata. Ini gimana ini cara gelutnya sama naga? Oh, oke, level 26 masih oke ya. Oh, jadinya kayak ini ya. Waduh, banyak kali nih guys. Boleh nih, cuman level 40. Oke. Cuman kayaknya ini bisa diulangi berkali-kali sih, soalnya ini dapatnya kayak gini nih, bisa buat ningkatin karakter-karakter plus bintang 4 kayak gini nih. Wah, oke punya nih. Wah, cuman diskon guys. Cuman nanti aja, kita kesini dulu. Oke, mungkin pas offline aja ya. Wah, oke lah, yuk gini aja, let's go. I hope you're ready.
There are 2 shiny spots on Dvalin's back.
Oke.
They appear to be poisonous blood clots that have coagulated on his wounds.
Serang apa nih?
The Abyss Order must have cursed the wounds. That's what's corrupting Dvalin's mind. To save Dvalin, we're going to have to get rid of those blood clots.
Oke, suruh nembak.
Aim for those blood clots.
Tembak. Deng 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 deng. Itu poison dari Abyss-nya ya katanya. Anjir.
Dvalin's getting away.
Kayak main es combat, anjir. Push push.
Just hold on a bit longer.
Push 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 push. Hati-hati hati-hati. Wajar, ini mah lebih ngeri daripada es combat anjir. Tembakannya banyak banget, cok. Aduh aduh aduh. Push, kita udah dilatih pakai combat, jadi push. Aduh, terkena sih, cuman nggak masalah guys, nggak sakit kok. Bisa ditembakin nggak sih ini? Kalau bisa, aing tembakin aja. Aduh, mati, malah diterima. Nice.
Shattering them will create acceleration currents.
Oke.
I can't control where they will appear, so keep your eyes peeled.
Kalau kita masuk, oh jadi ngejar. Oke. Waduh, tapi ya resikonya kita jadi nerima ini. Nggak kena. Kayak mana ini? Nggak ngejar cok. Oke, bisa turun. Nah, kejar yuk. Gila. Aduh, kurang anjir, belok anjir misilnya. Aduh, masih oke sih, cuman curang kali anjir. Curang kali ini. Dan nggak mati sih guys. Aduh, gila apa? Ini mah nggak bisa menghindari ini mah. Oke, cuman nggak masalah yuk. At least sampai sini nggak diserang. Dikit lagi. Waduh, ini game lagi nih, ditembakin lagi nih. Dikit lagi guys, yuk. Satu kali proses lagi. Aduh, anjir. Wah, baiknya banyak banget, cok. Bisa belok tuh loh, curangnya tuh. Yang biru sih enggak ya, yang ungu loh. Mana nih kok nggak nemu ini sekarang? Wow, waduh, kena lagi itu. Mana kok nggak muncul nih? Nah ini dia. Aduh. Oke, mendekat satu langkah. Ayo, gila. Alah, kena. Yuk, sedikit lagi. Satu kali lagi. Wow. Oh, bisa ditahan ternyata ya. Wah, serangan angin, rudal angin. Nice.
Valen, I'm sorry this is hurting you.
Hang on, just one more. Wah, kayaknya pertarungan di darat juga ini. Wah, iya dong. Wah, nggak lucu anjir. Dan tadi enak-enak lagi. Anjir. Amok guys, amok. Pacur. Wah, cok, nggak lucu ini.
Now we can fight Valen on equal grounds. The grandest bard is here to help.
Nih, ini kayak
But
apa?
first, let me be clear. Even after hundreds of years without
Anjir, apaan tuh?
use, Dvalin's teeth and claws are still very dangerous. Let's play. Now is our
Apaan nih?
chance.
Aing
Aim
tadi
for the
ngapain?
tainted blood clot on his neck.
Cool it.
Windblade! Be gone!
Wah, sial udah itu. Tolong, tolong. Mau mati cuk. Wih, waduh, ketembak. What the fuck? Itu apa nggak sih guys, putih-putih? Kita suruh menghindar doang ya? Apa gimana?
This is Dvalin's ace in the hole. Celestinum finale termini.
Wah, anjir ya,
This
ya
dragon
jangan
has
seneng dong.
strange taste when it comes to naming things.
I named it for him just now.
Oh ya ya. Oke.
Well, anyway, let's ride the wind currents and stay away from the breaking platforms. The energy flooding out from the fissures will be hot. Be sure to watch your step.
Lari. Cari yang aman. Nice. Bisa tembak nggak sih? Bisa tembak nggak sih ini orang? Ini naga. Wush, hampir. Kayaknya kena sih. Oh, kena. Wanjir, shoot. Wah, gak nyampe cuy.
I'll race you there!
Wah, shit.
Freeze.
Mati kau.
Now is our chance. Aim for the tainted blood clot on his neck.
Nice. Let's go. Ternyata gitu cara ngalahinnya. Anjir.
This place is gonna collapse!
Kan kalian pada bisa gliding. Gliding lah cok mah. Terus buat apa license glidingnya? Ya, samping Dvalin akhirnya. Wah, udah terbebas dari poison guys.
It's been a while since we flew like this together. How, Dvalin?
Just now. Why? Why did you not ask me to protect you like the last time?
Me not wanting you to listen to the Abyss Order doesn't mean that you have to listen to me. Freedom, if demanded of you by an Archon, is really no freedom at all.
Is this the power of the Animal Archon? But I am no longer part of the Four Winds.
Even if that's so, you still protected us regardless. Now spread your wings of freedom and go with my blessing.
Ini kalau dijadiin figur keren sih Dvalin. Naganya. Anjir, saya 4 cuk.
And so, the Storm Terror threat was quelled.
Oke, sudah beres
Clarified
ya.
the misunderstanding to the citizens of Mondstadt and let them know that they are safe. To them, it seems Storm Terror attacked Mondstadt out of nowhere and then vanished just as quickly. They must be finding the whole ordeal very confusing.
However, winds change their course. Someday, they will blow towards a brighter future.
Gila, penjaga Mondstadtnya naga anjir. Wow, beres. What the hell. 1 hari kemudian, besoknya, wah nggak nyangka secepat itu guys. Apa ini harus dipencet apa ini masih loading? Kayaknya masih loading deh. Wih, kenapa jadi mode perang gini?
You guys are back! The honorary knight returns triumphant. Yep, we're back from tussling with Dvalin.
You just returned yesterday, right? Jean got back first, and she told us all about your heroic deeds.
I wonder if I'll ever get an opportunity like that.
That doesn't come into it. You guys deserve all the credit for how you resolved this crisis. When I brought you into the city that day, I was just doing my duty as an outrider.
You're welcome. But have you been waiting for us here this whole time?
Of course not. Just because I'm not out on the front line doesn't mean I don't have work to do. In fact, I'm dealing with the aftermath of the crisis as we speak.
Aftermath? Here?
Iya, kenapa kayak mau perang gini?
While Master Jean was away, the monsters lurking nearby made a coordinated attack on the city.
What the hell?
Fortunately, we weren't completely taken by surprise.
Mending
I
minta
detected the
bantuan
hilly trails were
Devolin
moving closer
nyerang-nyerangin
to the city
monsternya
a
tuh.
while back.
Oh yeah! Paimon remembers. When we first met, you were clearing out one of their camps.
Exactly. And if we hadn't started making preparations back then, Mondstadt would be in much greater danger by now. I know, it's strange. Hilly Churls aren't usually capable of coordinating like this. Our best guess is that the Abyss Order is behind it.
They've taken over the Hilly Churls. Good thing we saved Devolin, or they might have taken him too.
That's right. And since I'm the outrider, it's up to me to keep eyes on the Abyss Order from now on. I'm sorry. You should be celebrating your victory, not listening to all this somber talk. I promised to take you out for some sticky honey roast, didn't I? Before everyone got caught up in the Storm Terror crisis. There's no time like the present, right? You guys hungry?
You bet! You may have forgotten till just now, but it's been on Paimon's mind this whole time.
Awesome, let's go! It's been way too long since I last ate a sticky honey roast myself. Wait for me at Good Hunter. I'll be right there. I just have to clean up here real quick.
Wih, dapat apaan nih? Wah, sibuk kayaknya Ember. Chat to the local. But by the way, kita sudah mendapatkan senjatanya. Kita kasih ke Ember lah ya. Bintang 4 lumayan. Hahaha. Pevenius Warbow. Oke, switch. Enhance tools. Tak enhance tools, yo. Kenapa cuma satu? Nah. Confirm. Terang. Oke, sudah bisa dinaikkan pula. Kita naikkan lagi. Nice. Kita naikkan lagi. Kurang 4 level ya. Kita naikkan pakai ini. Tenang, kita masih punya banyak. Dari ngambilin. Nice. Oke. Wah, kurang 3 ini. Crafted bisa sih. Cuman butuh 3, jadi kita butuh 9 yang kayak situ tadi. Bentar, cuman kita punya nggak? Mana sih guys? Bukan ini ya. Bukan ini. Bukan, mana sih? Item mana? Bukan ini juga, mana sih? Ini apa? Ini juga. Oh, bisa membuat Anemoculus Resonance Stone. Apa itu? Use saja ya, yuk. Walah. Wish. Hah? Kok wish? Apa sih tadi? Anemoculus. Iya kan? Mana udah di learn kok? Nggak. Masa ini? Ini source-nya aja wish. Bukan itu dong. Oke, kita udah bisa gacha juga. Nanti aja gua gacanya offline aja. Karena gua ngeliatin gacha juga sih. Terus apa sih tadi? Nggak jelas aja. Kebuang gitu aja. Nggak mungkin dong. Cuma learn doang tapi nggak dapet apa-apa. Dan BTW mana tadi kok nggak ada? Kan ini. Apa sih guys, kok lupa sih aing? Kan ini juga. Oke deh, nanti deh kita ke ini dulu. Harusnya ada di inventory, nggak mungkin nggak ada. Masa habis? Bisa juga sih habis. Ini kan buat makan ya, sebenarnya nggak cuma buat makan, ini juga ada ini. But by the way, langsung aja yuk. Tapi kita lihat jurnal kita nambah nggak? Oh, belum selesai. When the wind dies down. Oke deh, kita lanjutin. Kita selesain lah ya, yuk. Nama kita juga tinggal segitu. Tanya sama siapa? Cyrus ya. Oh, itu dia. Ya udah, kita ngobrol dulu deh.
Here we go. This is it. Crisis, danger, the thrill of adventure. Adventurers Guild. Finally, our days of rescuing kittens and finding lost puppies are over. The age of adventure is upon us. Roll up, youngsters. Join the Adventurers Guild today. In this time of great upheaval, we must rally together, take on the dragon, and save our great city of Mondstadt. What? What?
Udah beres
The
naganya.
storm terror threat is resolved. I missed the acting Grandmaster's speech. Storm terror should have put up more of a fight.
Malah
Who
pengen
didn't
geldut
join
anjir.
me?
Oke. Nimrod. Ini kata mah belum pernah ngobrol sama orang ini malah.
Long live the heroes. Thank you. It's finally over. Many trade routes have closed due to the storm terror incident. We can cope for now without fresh fruit and vegetables. But if the wine supply dries up, we're all doomed. I cannot imagine a world without wine. I hope they get the trade routes back up and running soon.
Oke. Ngobrol sama siapa lagi? Grace.
So Storm Terror's true identity is Dvalin, one of the Four Winds. We never should have forgotten his past sacrifice for Mondstadt. Every cloud has a silver lining. We're fortunate that our relationship with the Dragon of the East didn't
dari
sour past
timur
the
ya.
point of no return. For that, we have you to thank. And Jean for her unfailing devotion. As long as we have the Knights of Favonius, peace and freedom will prevail in Mondstadt.
Ada kaya juga. Crafted dulu. Habis po ya. Kayaknya bahannya habis deh. Ada kok. Udah 22 pula. Ya udah, kita bikin berapa tadi butuhnya? 3 dulu ya. Dan nggak ada karakter yang dapat bonus. Jadi yuk. Confirm. Nice. Nah, ini kita bisa mengenhance senjata lagi. Nah. Nice. Waduh, ini mah banyak banget butuhnya. Kayaknya nggak cukup deh. Wah, nggak cukup. Ya udah 5 dulu lah ya guys ya. 45 dulu lah ya. Ntar kita cari lagi. Nggak cukup ini mah. 126 doang. Ini tadi aja 5 level, 110 yang kecil, yang medium. Ini mah cuma naik 1. Berarti nanti aja. Oke, 45 dulu. Ada kayak ya.
Greetings. May I take your order?
Why so cold? I've always thought that we enjoy quite the intimate friendship. It seems your great battle sharpened not only your combat skills, but your wit as well. A knight after my own heart. To bask in the presence of Mondstadt's new big hero is quite the morale boost. And that's coming from a knight.
Sweet-talking, sugar-coated Captain Kaya.
Nonsense. I speak from the heart. Me? Nothing. On the contrary, I'm trying to work out what others are plotting. That's why I'm here. Somewhere quiet, where I can collect my thoughts.
So what you thinking about then?
The Abyss Order. A dragon wreaks havoc in Mondstadt, and the acting Grand Master leaves the city to combat the threat. Strategically, that's the perfect moment for the Abyss Order to make their move. If you were the Abyss Order, would you squander this golden opportunity by sending in nothing more than a few hilly churls? To get to the bottom of it, I decided to wait. So I waited, and watched for their next move. Then came the day you made all hell break loose in Storm Terror's lair. Just as the hilly churls' cries sounded from the city gates, that same day, I saw shadowy figures lurking in the city itself.
Inside the city?
Well, all the other knights were outside, fighting the enemy. As you can imagine, that left the inside of the city completely unguarded, except for me, of course. And so I approached the Abyss Order infiltrators for a bit of, let's call it fraternizing. Through various means, I managed to gather some rather interesting intel. The situation is this. The Abyss Order, they are united under a single leader.
Yeah.
The Abyss Order has a leader?
Yes.
Dan itu
And it was this very leader
kemarin sih
who
saudara
devised
kita
the
kayaknya
plot to
kesurupan
turn
deh
Yvonne
saudara
into
kita.
a weapon of war.
What exactly did you have to do to find this out?
Let's just say I'm blessed with certain linguistic powers. There's more. The Abyss Order has a name for this leader. They call him the
Oh
Prince.
iya, mungkin kalau kita pilih yang cowok nanti jadi the princess, Pak.
Now, I'm sorry to cut this intelligence briefing short, but I do believe I spy Amber heading this way. I think she's still angry with me for my absence from the defense effort during the attack. I'd better slip away before she notices me.
Anjir, pemalas ternyata.
1 minute I see Kaya, the next he slipped away. Clear sign of a guilty conscience. I agree. He sets a terrible example for someone who's cavalry captain. But let's forget about him. I worked super hard today, and my tummy's rumbling. Let's order. Hi, Sarah. 1 sticky honey roast, please.
Duh, salah. Wow, udah dipilihin itu malah.
So, now the storm terror threat is behind us. What are your plans for the next step?
Paimon thinks it's time to leave Mondstadt and keep looking through the 7 nations until we find clues about her brother.
Huh, really? Oh, well, I guess this is goodbye for now. Hey, don't feel down. You'll always be a friend of the Knights of Avonius, and our honorary knight. Wherever you may go, and wherever the winds may blow. That's the spirit. Remember, Mondstadt will always welcome you. All right,
Tenang,
now
pasti akan
let's
sering
eat
balik
before
sih.
it gets cold.
Jadi kita harus berkelana ke tempat lain ya.
That was good. Note to Paimon, Amber's recommendations are worth the wait.
Of course. Well, I don't trust myself in the kitchen. You can always trust me with the menu. Oh, I almost forgot to mention. Jean's waiting for you at the cathedral. It's something to do with the Holy Lyre de Himmel. You'd better head there now.
Oke. Ending note. Oke. Biar cepat kita pakai. Ada ini. Bentar guys, ada quest. Mungkin kita harus mendekat dulu. Mana tadi? Daripada hilang kan? Aduh tuh. Aduh, kok kayak sedih ya, kayak perpisahan gitu ya. Padahal ya nggak perpisahan ini anjir. Oh ini bentar, saya harus mau ngapain nih? Langsung ada masalah loh, dicuri. Oke, cuman nanti aja. Defeated, oke. Udah ditanda yuk, santai. Sekarang kita ke tempatnya Jin dulu. Salah. Udah muncul kan di sini? Oke. Kita naik dulu guys. Dan mungkin kita akan balik ke Storm. Ntar gue balik pas offline. Jadi gue babat alas lagi ntar di Storm Terror Lyre. Tapi sekarang kita akhiri ini dulu, nggak kepanjangan nanti ya. Besok baru kita membasmi membasmi pencuri-pencuri. Asal di sini masih muncul nggak masalah. Kayaknya udah masih muncul sih, soalnya udah dimulai questnya. Oke, masih ada kan? Kenapa 7 meter? Dekat banget. Wah, ngaco ini, lagi error. Wih, ketemu Barbara. Ada event Barbara juga sih. Paling
This is Barbara, the deaconess of the church. She is here to retrieve the holy lyre de Hamel.
May the Animal Archon protect you. I'm not really in a
Suaranya
position
nggak
to speak
cocok ini.
compared to our acting Grand Master, but I still want to thank you all on behalf of all of Mondstadt for your assistance. Fortunately, everything was resolved peacefully. I can't imagine how an all-out war between the military and the dragon would have ended.
Now the Fatui have no choice but to keep their mouths shut. They must be annoyed that things didn't turn out as planned for them. This time, they even lost their best excuse to pressure the Knights of Favonius. Diplomatically speaking, they gained nothing, and on the contrary, simply proved just how vexatious they can be.
Sounds like quite the story. So, did you bring the holy lyre with you? We cannot ask you to keep defending the lyre forever. The Seneschal has been pressing me for a while now.
We, did bring it with us. It's a little...
Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to collect rent. The church has always received special funding.
Oke, kita balikin. Udah rusak.
The holy lyre! Oh, Barbados! Even if I atone for these sins for the rest of my life, it would still not be enough.
Oh, give it here.
Dibenahi. Patah anjir.
Oh, God, the holy lyre, but how?
Huh? Let Paimon see!
No. I don't know how you managed to fix it, but you'll never touch the lyre again.
We really should get going. That trick I used to repair the holy lyre. I mean, the magic I used isn't going to hold forever, you know.
What?
Don't get bored!
Bisa rusak berarti. Kemana lagi nih? Wih, anjir. Masa iya dewanya kalah, Cuk? Wah, anjir, kita udah diserang. Oh, itu tuh. Wah, Paimon jadi es, Cuk. Whoa.
At last, Mondstadt's rodent ruler in the flesh.
La Signora.
Scurrying through the streets looking for leftovers? Mondstadt calls this a god?
Resident rodent beats invasive vermin.
Don't you dare speak back to me, insolent bard.
Ini siapa sih ini yang kita lawan pas awal-awal itu oh, bukan ke bawahannya.
That smirky-ware looks out of place. Did you steal it from your master's base?
Kayaknya iya deh, bawahannya deh.
Should have held your tongue.
Wah, anjir. Masa jiwanya kalah, Cuk? Oh iya, anjir, dia ambil, Cuk.
So, this is a gnosis. Wouldn't be caught dead wearing this ugly thing in public.
Beauty isn't waste when the beholder has no taste.
Anjir.
Venti!
Well, we have what we came here for. Come, before our dear Favonian friends arrive. Leave nothing for them to find.
Apanya yang diambil, Cuk? si Paimon jadi balok es anjir.
Knight, you're awake. Planet?
Don't listen to her nonsense, Miss Barbara.
Okay. Well, basically, I found you lying outside the
Oh, jadi nggak ada
cathedral
yang tahu.
unconscious and used my elemental powers to heal you.
Paimon thinks you could still use a final splash of ice-cold water to the face.
That bard awakened first, but strangely, my healing powers had almost no effect on him.
Tapi
This
bangun.
is the first time I've encountered such a
Wah,
patient.
dewanya kenapa?
He just said, it's completely normal, and then got up and left the cathedral.
He left? Already? Where'd he go?
The symbol of Mondstadt's hero. That's what he said. I wanted to stop him, but Jean, I mean, Master Jean, said to let him leave. How strange.
Paimon remembers Venti healing under that tree before. It's probably due to the connection between Windrise and the Animal Archon. Master Jean has figured it out as well, but we can't tell Barbara.
Oke, masih belum beres ini. Oke, balik ke Windrise. Wah, anjir, itu yang diambil apanya, guys? Jantungnya kah? Tapi masih hidup. Apanya ya? Kekuatannya paling. Enak banget ngambilnya itu loh. Ini, tapi BTW kenapa nyawa kita berkurang terus sih? Gara-gara artefak buah apa kenapa? But anyway, langsung aja. Ente kenapa, Cuk?
The wind amongst the branches is good. I love the way it smells.
Dewanya kalah, Cuk.
I said the exact same thing last time. Why do I only say these things when I'm down on my luck? So you noticed. This isn't something I'm meant to discuss with ordinary people. But I suppose I can let you in on the secret. As you know, visions are external magical foci that only a small minority of people possess. They use these visions to channel elemental power. In truth, every wielder of a vision is one who can attain godhood and ascend to Celestia. We call such people allogenes.
Allogenes? Paimon's never heard of them before.
That's because this is a secret that only Archons are privy to. We don't need primitive tools like visions. Instead, each Archon has an internal magical focus that resonates directly with Celestia itself, known as a gnosis. It's just a glowing glass ball I carry around to avoid suspicion.
So who was that nasty woman who sent Paimon flying and stole your gnosis?
Her name is Signora, number 8 of the Harbingers. She and the rest of the Harbingers have been given godlike executive authority by the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya, and with it, strength surpassing that of other mortals.
The Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya? Isn't that...
Indeed. She is one of the 7.
Oh.
The Tsaritsa who reigns from her winter palace, and the one person that the Fatui Harbingers all answer to.
Oh, jadi musuh kita juga dewa juga kan? Dewa ada 7 di sini. Venti itu salah satunya.
She would plot to steal another Archon's gnosis. How should I put
Dia kan
this?
dewa angin kalau
500 years ago, I knew her well. But I can't say the same is true now. You see, a certain catastrophe happened 500 years ago, and after that, she cut off all ties with me. But we can save discussion of the Cryo Archon and the Fatui for another day.
Oh, dia es kali ya.
If you seek the rest of the 7, many difficulties lie ahead of you still. You should head for
Wah, ini bakal
Mondstadt's
banyak
neighboring
banget ya.
nation
Berarti
of
ada
Leo.
banyak orang-orang yang kayak Venti ini yang jadi dewa
Unlike
gitu.
me,
Maksudnya
administrates
dewanya
his
bentuknya
entire
orang
region
kayak Venti
personally.
gini. Kayaknya ya. Udah ketemu 1, terus 1 musuh kita kayaknya masih ada 5 lagi. Okay, the Geo Archon who reigns there, unlike me, administrates intelligent personal.
He only descends once every year to give his divine predictions, which set the direction for Leo for the rest of that year.
Even so, it sounds like he works much harder than a certain someone.
In any case, this year's Rite of Descension is soon to begin. If you miss it, you'll just have to wait another year.
What? Oh, why didn't you tell us before? Well, then bye. We're going.
One moment, Windborn Outlander. Yep, Traveler. As you set off on your journey once again, you must remember that the journey itself has meaning. The birds of Tevat, the songs in the cities, the Tsaritsa, her Fatui and the monsters, they are all part of your journey. The destination is not everything. So before you reach the end, keep your eyes open. Use the chance to take in the world around you. Great. So, that's that for the Animo Archon's admonishments. Back to Venti time.
Oke, beres dong.
If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single club. Up till the end, Dvalin remembered his duty as one of the Four Winds. As such, I don't intend to forcibly strip him of that duty and force my ideals of freedom onto him. I just
Jadi
hope that
kekuatannya dia
Dvalin
udah
will be able to
diambil ya.
choose for himself and understand what freedom is. Before I
Jadi
became
si
an Archon,
tadi itu
I too
ngincer
was taught the meaning of freedom in this way by
lima
a friend.
lainnya gitu. Ngincer
If
5
you
kekuatan
want to
dewa
chat,
lainnya.
now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single club.
Kita
Kaya
tanya
shared
semua
some new
deh.
intelligence, you say? I see. So, the Abyss Order has a prince who orchestrated the plan to corrupt Dvalin?
Nah,
They were
prince itu.
probably trying to turn Dvalin into a weapon of war for the Abyss. But that said, I have never heard of any such prince of the Abyss Order. I think so too. Apparently. But how does a princess come out of nowhere and take command over the entire Abyss Order? If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single club.
That Fatui lady didn't hang around, did she? She just grabbed your gnosis and left?
She wanted to avoid any eyewitnesses from the Knights of Favonius. The slightest slip-up here would have destroyed the Fatui's diplomatic relations with the Knights.
So they're just gonna keep acting like Mondstadt's allies as if nothing happened?
If only the Seven Nations had banded together against the Abyss Order in the
Soalnya
first place.
mereka mecah-mecah, guys.
The Fatui possess the strongest military among the Seven Nations.
Dan yang dihadapi
They've
yang paling
used it
kuat
to
tuh.
steal the Holy Lyre, covet the power of gods, and use Dvalin as a bargaining chip against the Knights.
Speaking of the liar, didn't Diluc say something like this before? He said
Jadi
that the
kita ini
Fatui
lagi
could
mau
only
masa
run amok across
berperang.
the Seven Nations and
Tapi
threaten the
ternyata,
Knights because of the Harbingers.
Yes.
Pelaku di balik ini semua itu salah satu negara
has
itu
given
loh.
them authority and strength beyond that of other mortals. The Tsaritsa. I haven't seen her in 500 years. What is she thinking? What's her plan? Whatever the answer is, I have a feeling it's only going to make your search for the Seven all the more difficult. If you want to chat, now's the time. A bard stays not always in a single club. As I said before, vision wielders are known as allogenes and may ascend to Celestia. A gnosis is a higher order nexus of elemental manipulation and is emblematic of an Archon's status as one of the Seven. But as for which of the Seven took your brother, I'm sorry, I don't know. Wait, as one of the Seven, I'm not clear of suspicion yet either, am I?
Hang on a hot second. Tone Deaf Bard is just one of Barbados' many incarnations. Who's to say that...
We're a great team indeed. Say, once you find your brother, how would you like to become one of the new Four Winds?
Wajar.
You don't seem too into it. Hey, Tone Deaf Bard, if being one of the Four Winds
Means
means free
ribut.
food, you can consider Paimon.
If you want to chat, now's the time. Kaya shared some new I see. They
Bentar,
were
yang bawah,
probably
guys.
trying to turn Dvalin and I think so, apparently.
Oh sama aja anjir.
If you want to
Oke,
chat,
oke.
now's up till the end.
Kepencet,
As
sorry guys.
such, I just
So
hope that
kalau ini
before
udah
I
beres
became an
kita
Archon.
akhiri dulu sampai di sini ya.
If
Besok
you want to
lanjutin
chat,
lagi.
now's the time. Well then, best be off to Liyue. If the
Kita udah
dissension
sampai
ritual
Liyue
you
padahal.
failed to tally, then another year you must dally.
Oke, sudah beres. So thank you guys buat yang udah nonton, like dan subscribe. Besok akan kita lanjutin lagi. Wah, agak lumayan lama ya ini tadi. Ternyata ceritanya banyak sekali dan ya. Satu hal lagi berarti yang sudah kita ketahui, jadi di dunia ini ada 7 negara tadi. Salah satunya Mondstadt. Mondstadt itu dikuasai sama si Venti itu Barbatos, dewanya angin. Ini Mondstadt itu kota angin ya. Kalau Liyue itu kota Geo, kota yang elemen bumi. Terus kalau Fatui itu kalau nggak salah Cryo, kalau nggak salah tadi es sih, kalau nggak salah ya. Nah, jadi mereka semua itu dipimpin sama dewa-dewa, dan ternyata dewa-dewanya itu udah nggak akur lah itu sekarang. So, jadi mereka sekarang malah jadi bikin perang sendiri-sendiri, kayak Fatui mau nyerang semuanya untuk dapetin kekuasaan seluruhnya gitu loh. Ya, tipikal perang apa ya? Perang saudara ya bisa dibilang ya, karena aslinya 7 dewa ini saling kenal gitu loh. Ternyata kekacauan ini ditimbulkan oleh satu negara yang katanya emang negaranya paling kuat, dewanya paling kuat, bukan dewanya apa ya, negaranya, militernya paling kuat. So, oke, berarti akan banyak cerita karena kita baru ngebuka 2 kota Liyue sama Mondstadt. Ada 7 kota, ada 5 kota lainnya, berarti ini masih akan sangat panjang. So, gue udah gak sabar untuk segera progres terus ya. Ini pasti bakal jadi project yang panjang, karena setahu gue GenshinImpact juga ceritanya udah selesai apa belum sih? Kayaknya belum sih ya. So, but anyway, thank you buat yang nonton, like, dan subscribe. Besok kita lanjutin lagi. Kita akan kesini ya. Nah, ini dulu, terus baru lanjutin ini. Apa ini? Baru lagi ya, tapi ini udah cerita di Liyue. Oke? So, thank you and have a good day. Bye-bye.